side. If it sounds radically different, something's being distorted by my definition of distortion. So yeah, they sound different. I agree, it sounds different. I want the recording, I want to hear the source material. I don't want to hear the gear. I don't want to hear the gear. And that's the thing that a lot of audiophiles don't seem to understand. It's all subjective. It's to my personal taste. Sorry, Eric. No. I want to hear a recording. I want to hear what the engineer did on the recording. I want to hear the microphones that were used on the recording. I want to hear the room that they recorded in. I want to hear their performance that the artists did. I don't want to hear my gear. So, it's tough. It's really hard for anybody who is a fan of music to go out there and know, unless you're an engineer, unless you've gone through my history, to know what actually works properly. It's really hard. And I feel bad for so many people who get suckered into, buying ridiculously expensive items. Like, for instance, you take a look at, there's some CD players out there today, and I'm really buzzarding here, I'm sorry, but you hit on a topic that I have a lot of interest in. There's some CD players out there today that have D to A converters that are using DA converting chips that existed in the 1980s. And these are considered top-end CD players. Do they sound good? No, they don't. But they are considered to be the best CD players available on the market these days. And their technology is 1980s technology. I use Apogee. That's what I use for my D to A converters. Always Apogee. Why? Because that's what we used in the studio when we did our D to A conversion. Apogee. So, all these wonderful things that they sell in the audiophile world are not anything that anybody would use in a pro world. It just doesn't exist. Now, you may see Mark Levinson amplifiers once in a while, but the vast majority of recording studios use Bryston. And audiophiles poo-poo on Bryston all the time. Because it doesn't have any character. It doesn't have a warmth to it. No, it's accurate. It's accurate. So that's why it doesn't have any warmth. I don't want warmth. I want to hear the recording. So that's my view on that whole thing. And please excuse me if I sounded harsh, but coming from a I'll go into mastering too, maybe the next time around, and talk about that experience as far as being a recording engineer and not a mastering engineer, and why mastering right now is a lost art that is no longer useful for most people. It's horrible. I mean, if you're going to mix for MP3, well, you're going to tweak for MP3 to make it loud on a computer or on an Apple iPod because they've compressed the sound because they don't want people to go deaf and sue them. Yeah, if you're going to master for that, you're going to have loudness wars, and that's all there's been since the 1990s. So, well, I'll get into that. But there you go. That's my 2 cents. So let's see. I think it goes over to John. K2. What is it? I got to put my glasses on. Wait. Hold on. I wrote it down. Wait. Oh, that's it. K2FXE. John, over to you. W2 WDX.
All right, John. Yeah, it's